Hey everybody, it's R.A.N.T here for episode 9, and today I'm here at Performance Physical Therapy in Pawtucket, Rhode Island, here with Dr. Brian Hay. We're going to talk aquatic therapy today.
Excellent. Well, thanks Adam. Thanks for having me on. I'm excited to be here to talk a lot about a really useful tool, which is aquatic therapy and aquatic jogging. It's a great tool for whether you're rehabbing an injury or whether you're just trying to maintain or improve your conditioning. Okay, so let's talk aquatic therapy. And one question I get all the time is, why would someone do aquatic therapy? Like, what are the benefits? And really there are 3 things that I look at that the opportunity to exercise in the water provides. One is a decreased weight bearing through your joints. So just to give a general idea of what we mean by decreased weight bearing, when you're at shoulder height in the water in a pool, you're only putting roughly 10% of your body weight through your joints. So normally if we're running outside or we're walking, we're putting 100% of our body weight through those joints. The pool allows that to kind of take the pressure off, so that we're only putting about 10% through, so it de-weights us about 90%. So if we're 200 pounds, we're only putting about 20 pounds of pressure through our joints. So it massively reduces the amount of joint impact forces or compression on those joints. The second component, which is an often underlooked one, is a result of the hydrostatic pressure of the water. And what I mean by the hydrostatic pressure is basically just the pressure that the water causes when it's displaced. So if we're adding ourselves into the water, it's going to create pressure around there, just like as if we were scuba diving. The deeper we dive, the more pressure there is. But that hydrostatic pressure, just like we have compression forces that we use to reduce swelling, help to reduce that inflammation. So if we're dealing with some swelling or we're dealing with some inflammation, that hydrostatic pressure is going to help to improve that circulation and reduce some of that swelling in those particular body areas. And then finally, the third one is just providing resistance in both directions. So if we think about it, when we're moving forward, or bringing our leg forward in the pool as if we're aqua jogging, we're going to be pushing against the water, but then to pull our leg back, we're going to be pushing the water aside back. So we get resistance in both directions. Imagine having to do a push-up where you have to push up against gravity, but then you also have to pull yourself back down to get back into that same position. And that's what the water provides. When you take those 3 factors and really look at who's best to use the pool, it's really a great opportunity for anyone who's looking, obviously, to rehab an injury. Maybe you're not at that point where you can tolerate being back on the road or tolerate being at a level that you were at before, and your joints just need time to build up some strength, or you're going to build up that cardio capacity. It's a great way to increase your heart rate without putting the stress on the muscles, ligaments, or bones. It's a great way to add in some cross training. If you're running 5 or 6 days a week and you're starting to notice some fatigue in your body, you can supplement that with, some people use cycling, some people will use weight training. The pool could just be another form of your cross training that you add in. And the third could be performance adjustment. It's a great way to dial in your mechanics, to strengthen those muscles, to build good movement patterns while doing it against resistance in order to make those habitual, so that when you get out onto the road, you have a higher cardio endurance or a cardio tolerance, but you also have a higher muscle tolerance as well. And you're able to do those movements through a more controlled pattern. So a ton of benefits no matter what level you're at, recovering from an injury or just looking to be a better runner. Aqua jogging, aqua therapy is a great supplement to your regular training.
So aquatic therapy for me was completely instrumental in getting back to being a competitive runner. I had an injury about 5 years ago that was almost career-ending. What was going on was I had bone-on-bone grinding, and I went from running 10 miles a day to 10 feet. The pain was that bad. So the doctor performed what was called a lateral release. The scar tissue buildup was awful. I mean, just trying to get out there every day, it was about 2 years of not being able to run. Coaches in the area, a couple of them firmly believed in aquatic therapy. I was referred to performance physical therapy, and from there I was able to start and get back to where I am today. So a lot of what I did in the pool was very similar to what I would be doing on the road or track. There's a lot of interval work, 5 minutes hard, 5 minutes off, 4 minutes hard, 4 minutes off. Basically, just trying to maintain that cardiovascular fitness. And it was actually very successful. Very much different than what I was used to, but well worth it. I was able to come back after 2 years and on the roads, and I'm feeling better than ever and running personal best now.
Here at Performance, we utilize our underwater treadmill and our HydroWorks pool quite a bit. So as you can see, I'm standing on the treadmill right now. This is our control box. So what it allows us to do is very similar to what you would do with the treadmill on land. You know, we simply can turn on the treadmill. We increase our speed, just like we would. You see miles per hour here. Can take it all the way up to like a good jogging pace in the water. So the key is, while we're jogging, you know, we want to make sure we're maintaining a normal running form. We have our timer here as well, so we can start our timer if we want to monitor how long we're on here. Just some backlighting here. If we want to mix it up a little bit and maybe just walk and do some pure strength training, what we can do is slow down the treadmill, but we can use this and it'll turn on our resistant aqua jets too. So it could add some resistance. It could mimic a little more uphill running if you chose to do that. And then there's different speeds for those aqua jets as well. We'll also show you it allows for soft tissue massage adaptability as well, which is a great tool for recovery and rehab. So in general, there's a lot of functions in this little box, but you're looking at a treadmill, you're looking at creating resistance with water jets, and you're looking at soft tissue massage via the power of the water jets as well.
All right, so Brian put me to work on the treadmill. Here we are. It actually feels kind of slow now, but at one point in time, this was very, very hard work, especially post-knee surgery. But this is great. I mean, you're definitely getting cardiovascular benefits with very little impact at all. This is actually kind of soothing. So that's aqua jogging in a nutshell. Thank you very much for watching. Please like and subscribe. And thank you very much to Performance Physical Therapy and Dr. Brian Hay for helping me to make this happen. It's just comforting to know that if you are injured, there's a way you can safely maintain that fitness and get back out there when you're ready. Thank you very much. Bye.